Welcome to the first episode of the David Blaze Show. I am your host, David Blaze. In case like you were just literally not paying attention, it would be me because I don't know who else you thought was about to walk in here. I'm recording this for the second time because, of course, I didn't press the button the first time. I was just standing here talking to myself, sitting here talking to myself. This is a new thing we will be doing here, and I don't know why I keep saying we. It's just me. I'm literally doing the editing, the recording, the talking, everything. I'm doing all of this by myself, in my room, by myself. I am alone. The only we in here are the voices in my head, which are still technically one person. But I am your host, a man that has had more jobs than my father has kids. And trust me, he has had way more than any reasonable person should have. Hi, Dad. Thanks for watching. We got 4 questions for today's show, so let's just get right to it. Question number 1 comes from a person from a very long time ago. His name was Cody. But we get into the question now. Going on the first date, and I want to know, how do I get this girl to like me? Let me tell you, you don't want to make anybody like you. You don't want to make anybody do anything, because that usually turns into an assault charge. If you make you get the point. As cliche as the phrase of be yourself is, that's literally what you need to do. You need to be yourself from beginning to the end. Because here's the alternative. If you truly want to make someone like you, you find out everything they like, everything they love, and then you copy it to a T. Boom, they're instantly in love with you. You are everything they want. Next thing you know, you're together, kissing, you're moving in, you're getting married. 5 years from now, you don't even know who you are anymore. You're not even sure if you actually like this person, and now your life is sad. That's the dark timeline. The other one you can go on is you literally just go there and be yourself. Because if you be yourself, and I mean, it's the easiest way to go, because for one, it's who you are. It shouldn't be that hard to do. Me personally, I do it all the time because I'm too lazy to do anything else. Sue me. But the other important part of being yourself is you find out if that person really likes you or not. Maybe they like you. Maybe they don't. Maybe you don't like them, but you can't focus on whether or not you like them if you focused on trying to make them like you. That was a lot of back and forth. I hope that was easy to understand. Moral of the story, be yourself, and they can decide if they like you or not. And you focus on whether you like them or not. Pay attention to the details. Don't be a fool. I was gonna say stay in school at the end of that, but I'm a dropout. So what do I look like telling you what to do? I'm also not your dad, so I'm definitely not telling you what to do. Our second question comes from a person who shall not be named. Ooh, fancy. How do I make sure I get this new job that has better pay, better hours, and closer to home? You do what you gotta do. I don't care if you gotta lie, cheat, steal. Probably not steal. That one won't work in your favor in this scenario. Not the best idea. Not that I know from experience. But hey, you do what you gotta do. I don't care. You lie on that application. Nah, obviously don't walk up in the hospital pretending to be a medical surgeon and you don't even know how to hold a pair of scissors. But if the qualifications are here and your abilities are here, or the qualifications are something stupid, just lie. I'm sorry. I'm not a good person. Just lie. Every job you apply for, you need to edit your resume to make it sound better toward that job anyway, if you actually want to get it. Plus, I filled out enough applications to know 90% of the companies don't actually check anything. I've worked jobs where I had to fill out the same application 4 times just for somebody to put it in a drawer and never actually looked at it. You know how many jobs have asked me for my high school diploma and I just said yes? No one asked to see it. They don't even ask what school I went to. It's pathetic. The job don't care about you, don't care about the job. You do what you got to do to get this money so you can work for 40 years, retire at 62, and live off the stipend the government gives you until you die. That was dark. Moral of the story, do what it takes within limits. Don't go out here trying to be a lawyer and you can't even read. Let's not go that far. Third question comes from multiple people on Facebook, and the question is the same. Who is Jerry and why do you keep saying Jerry? Long story short, I am an entertainer. Once upon a time, I was more of a rapper. I had a manager. His name was Jerry. Me and Jerry were like this for 2 weeks. And then day by day, we got like this. And to the point we wanted to strangle each other. And to this day, I still kind of slightly. But yeah, me and Jerry didn't see eye to eye for very long. And Jerry told me, hey, since you know everything, do everything yourself. And then he just stopped responding. So he's in breach of contract, Jerry. A lot of missed opportunities, a lot of money left on the table. Also, a record deal or 2 left on the table. So yeah, Jerry, talk about no damn Jerry. This is my show. This ain't the Jerry show. Oh, Jerry stubbed his toe and split the nail open. Our last question comes from TikTok. Why? Who knows? If you could go to any time in history, where would you go? Really? For those of you who don't know, I am what some would call African American, some would call black, some would say darky, but that last one would be racist, so I wouldn't suggest you use that one. Unless you are a racist, then I would suggest you get help. I don't feel that safe right now, let alone going back any time in history. As far as my knowledge, this is the safest time it's been to be a black person. We had separate schools, a separate water fountain, separate restaurants. You could just get killed on the street. Nobody cared, just hang you from a tree. Going further back, we weren't allowed to vote. We weren't even people, we were property. Going further back than that, I'm not sure. I just know it didn't, if it was good, it wasn't lasting for very long because, you know, that's life. As far as any point in time in history that I know of, I don't like any of it. Farthest I'm willing to go back is 2007, and that's just to change all the bad decisions I've made and make worse ones because YOLO, you only live once. Hell, I'm slightly scared to go into the future, and I think I'm going back into the past. I know what happened. I read the books. Moral of the story here, I'm going into the future day by day, not remembering the day before. That's as good as it's gonna get. I'm not going anywhere else. That's all the time we have for today's show. If you want your question in the next video, you can hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at It's David Blaze. Don't know why I was pointing. Nothing is about to pop up on the screen. Also, youtube.com/David Blaze videos, or you can email us at thedavidblazeshow@yahoo.com. Yes, we're using Yahoo. I don't want to hear that. Shut up. The first of many episodes to come. I think we're going to do Monday to Friday. I don't know. I don't really have a life. I'll do this every day. Who knows? I want to give a special thank you to Double Stuffed Oreos for giving people twice the amount of diabetes in one cookie. And to all you beautiful people out there, and the ugly ones, I guess, remember, don't sweat the petty stuff. And don't pet sweaty stuff, because that's nasty. Good night, everybody. All right, that's enough of that.